There is a memo on the consular processing versus adjustment of status, which happened about 2 weeks ago. There was a panic amongst the masses. Everybody was raising alarms कि क्या होगा, कैसे होगा, we can file for an adjustment of status in the US, or we surely have to go for consular processing. So those things have somewhat died down. We mentioned earlier that there would be a totality of the circumstances, and that's what is coming to right now. So some sense has prevailed, and service has gone back on its that motto. Even the officers were unsure कि वो कैसे करेंगे, how they would do it. So for the moment, it has gone back. They are gone to the same things, that they will look into whether you have that 245I, you have that 245K, you're married to a US citizen, immediate relatives, things like that. So nothing to worry. We did have a hiccup. We did have a strong situation of about a week, 10 days, maybe about 2 weeks, where people were just confused to the maximum extent as to, should I come, should I not come, what do I do, should I file my case, should I not file my case. So the good part, all this chaos was up in the air. Nothing was actually finalized. So we have yet to see any denials which came out because of this. They actually just went through the process and said, okay, we'll see how things are, what they'll work out, but nothing was final. So as of yet, same situation holds as it was earlier. You're in the US, you're legal, you continue to maintain your status, and that is the one takeaway that I want everybody to listen. Because when this memo came out, it badly affected those people who were out of status. Because if you're out of status, now you cannot be in any other status, because you lost your status the day your status was out. However, if you continue to maintain your status, let's assume your adjustment of status is even denied. You're still in valid status. You can go out and then resume that. So panicking was part of the process for those people who came into the country and for whatever reason let go of their status, which is not a good thing, and that's I've said time and again. So the way it ideally has to work out is you continue to maintain your status. What do is, you're here on an F1, H1B, L1, E2, whatever it is, you're maintaining your status. Do not maintain your status until you file for your green card. That's the least. You continue to maintain it until you actually get your green card. And why? The reason what happens is, आपने अपना status maintain किया. Now obviously the status has an end date. That's what status is, right? एक हद तक है. So the moment the status ends, now technically you're out of status. और होता क्या है कि adjustment of status में time लगता है. कुछ में 3 महीने लगते हैं, कुछ में 2 साल लग सकते हैं. And if the green card is approved, because you're in status, you got your green card. But if your green card is denied at that time, the clock suddenly goes back to the time your status ended. अब अगर आप कहते हैं, okay, my status ended, I'm going to leave the country, suddenly that 3-year or the 10-year bar kicks in. क्योंकि अगर आप US छोड़ के जाते हैं, and if you have been out of status for more than 6 months, तो आप पे 3 साल की बार लग जाती है. And if you have been out of status for more than 1 year, then it's the 10-year bar. तो ये वो बार है जिससे बचने के लिए we always recommend that you continue. कब तक? Not only until you file your green card, but until you actually get it. That is the safest route. Is it difficult? Yes, it is. But is it better than being out of status, being caught in a quagmire where you have nothing to rely on? No. So protect yourself. Keep these things in mind, where once you are here in the US, you maintain your status, and then things like these, no worries, because you're good on that. We normally recommend that's the way to do it. We help our clients to the max to maintain their status, and some of the issues that we have seen are those people who have not maintained their status, because when they don't do it, that's a problem, and that is serious, and that's where you have the 3-year or the 10-year bar. Immigration, my friends, is not simple. It is inundated with details, with uncertainties, and And so that's why it's always good to have a professional by your side, somebody whom you can trust, whom you can rely, who is experienced, and whom you have a connectivity, who you feel can better understand what you have to offer. So best of luck in your endeavors. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you the best. In case you need our assistance, you know where to find us. Thank you for joining.
Your attorney, your immigration ally.